The rich man's disease. The rich man's disease was originally called rheumatic gout. So welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys of what rheumatic gout is, and one of these will tell why it's called the rich man's disease. So I have a picture. This is rheumatic gout. This is what rheumatic gout looks like. So rheumatic gout is basically the Greek word rheum means hello. So rheumatic gout is a disease of rheumatism because of the way it seemed to spread. Here's another definition and another image. As you can see, this is an X-ray. So rheumatic gout is a rheumatic disease that results from deposition of uric acid crystals. What causes uric acid crystals? High purine intake leads to a higher production of monosodium urate. Purines are chemical compounds found in many foods, including animal meats, fish, organs, and yeast. So because all these have a lot of calories, and since they're all unhealthy, that basically can cause a lot of gout. And that's because a diet high in purines can increase uric acid levels in the body, which can lead to gout and other diseases. So basically, food that has a lot of calories and stuff that's unhealthy, that basically has that basically can cause high uric acid levels. And this is why people call it the rich man's disease. And here's why, though. Rich people often eat meat that increase uric acid levels. That's why people call it the rich man's disease. That's how rheumatic gout is described. So when does it happen? You guys might be wondering when does it happen or when it can happen. Well, here's the answer. Rheumatic gout can start suddenly at night and can be so intense that they wake you up. They usually last for a week or two and then resolve. So as you can see, I have another picture of it, and as you can see, the label says uric acid crystal. It's right by the left of your foot, and by the right of your hand. Well, it can be like anywhere. I don't know. And why though? Because of lower body temperature, relative nocturnal dehydration, or the nocturnal dip in cortisol levels may lead to increased risk of gout attacks at night. So basically, when you have lower body temperature, that can cause a gout. How to prevent it? So you guys might be wondering how you can prevent rheumatic gout. Well, here's how you can do it. Raising a joint, applying ice, drinking water, taking medication will all provide short-term relief. So here's the stuff in the long-term relief. So in the long term, medications and lifestyle changes will reduce nighttime gout episodes, thereby relieving pain. So these are so basically, you guys maybe think it's easy to do short-term relief, but in the long term, it may be a little bit challenging. So I don't know. Now here's some people that I know who had rheumatic gout. I have a couple. So first we have King Henry VIII. He basically died on January 20, 1547. He was 55 years old, and he died at the Palace of Whitehall, London. And gout has been called the disease of kings, evoking the gluttony of King Henry VIII, and suggesting that lavish overindulgence in food and alcohol. That's how he got rheumatic gout. And next one, which I already know about, James Buchanan. He died June 1st, which is today, and he died 1868. So basically, his funeral's today. So, all right. So he was 77 years old when he died, and he died at James Buchanan's Wheatland, Pennsylvania. And here's why, though. He was brought on by a diet of rich foods and lots of alcohol. James Buchanan was also a heavy drinker. He basically like drank like several bottles of alcohol. Like it says, lots of alcohol. That's too much. All right. Now there is a difference between rheumatic and gout. I know rheumatic gout is one thing, but it's just gout itself. Because rheumatic, it can be a different thing too. So here's what it is actually. Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune inflammatory condition, while gout is an inflammatory condition. So what I mean is like rheumatoid arthritis, it's autoimmune, while gout is just a normal inflammatory condition. They can resemble each other because both diseases cause inflammation of the peripheral joints. Gout can also cause swelling in and around the skin, and the affected joint, and around the affected joint, including red shiny skin. Gout is a type of inflammatory arthritis that occurs when uric acid builds up in joints and other tissues, forming needle-like crystals that cause inflammation and swelling. Gout can also cause itching, also known as pruritus. So if you guys are familiar with pruritus, that's what I meant to say. Pruritus. Here's what actually pruritus is actually an itching problem. So as your first gout flare-up subsides, the skin may become itchy and flaky. It might also peel off. So gout will not directly cause death though, but it may lead to life-threatening complications without proper treatment. What I mean is, gout can increase the risk of cardiovascular problems, including heart failure, heart attack, and stroke. Just like what happened to James Buchanan. So as you can see, basically basically when we were looking at James Buchanan, he basically died on this day right here, and he was at the and he was this age. We already know that. So he basically died of also respiratory failure. Because gout can cause a lot of problems to your human body systems. That's why we usually eat fruit often. That's why we usually eat healthy foods often. So yeah. Okay. Next we have alright. Gout can go away or return again and again. Here's what I mean. Gout can't be cured though, because it can be treated and managed with medication and lifestyle changes. The goal of treatment is to reduce the severity of symptoms during a flare-up and prevent future flare-ups. So what I mean is, there's no cure for gout though, but it can be true and managed with medication and others like lifestyle changes and a lot. So what I mean by the goal of treatment is to reduce the severity of symptoms during a flare-up and prevent future flares, because gout can happen, and once you get and you can and you can prevent it as well, but it can come back. So what I mean by prevent future flares, because it can't end permanently. It just ends temporarily. So bruising around an inflamed toe from the gout is possible, and it can extend up to the foot. So basically, when you guys basically see a picture of rheumatic gout, you might be asking, are there bruises? Well, guess what? Yes, it is possible. However, bruising and discoloration can also be caused by other injuries, such as trauma or damage to blood vessels. So basically, gout can cause a lot of trouble with the blood flowing and the blood vessels. You might say blood flowing. I should probably just say blood circulation. So gout can also cause fever. Gout is also an inflammatory joint disease that occurs when uric acid builds up to high levels and forms crystals in the joints, triggering inflammation and pain. So, also, gout attacks are normally thought of as affecting the big toe, but people can have gout attacks at any joint of the body. So basically, when you have joints, it can happen in one of these or multiple. I'm not kidding. Dieting reduces the uric acid level about 10%. But weight loss must be gradual, as crash dieting can bring on attacks. Okay, and this is the last thing that I have. So this is food that triggers gout. So if you guys are wondering what can cause gout, well, I have it ready. So sugary drinks and sweets, they can cause a lot. They can cause a lot of they can cause gout because they have a lot of sugar because things with sugar is a little too sweet. That's how I think of it. Next we have high fructose corn syrup. I never heard of that, but I'm pretty sure. Alcohol, yeah, definitely. I think we went over that when we were looking at James Buchanan's death cause. All right, next we have organ meats. Organ meats can definitely cause that. All right, game meats. Yep. Game meats. Yeah, game meats can also do that. And next we have certain seafood, including herring, scallops, mussels, codfish, tuna, trout, and haddock. All these seafood can definitely cause gout. Basically, things that are unhealthy can basically cause gout. That includes beef. So and red meats, lamb, pork, and bacon. And last we have turkey. All of these. So basically all 8 of these basically all are unhealthy and they can all cause gout. That's also including what you guys usually have for dinner if it's unhealthy though. So now what stops gout immediately though? Ibuprofen, which I am allergic to, and naproxen. Naproxen is helpful though, but ibuprofen, I mean, it is helpful to you guys, but it's just gonna. But to me, I think it's gonna make myself worse because I am allergic to that. So, all right. So these are 2 things that can help, basically. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or should I say educational video. So, if you guys if you guys were wondering what rheumatic gout was, well, you had the answer to your question. So basically, you learned what it is, when it happens, who had it, how you can prevent it, and what what causes it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So make sure have a healthy diet. That way this doesn't happen to you. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to stay healthy. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace out.